Hello, amazing coaches. All right, we're coming to the end of your Not Your Basic Coach Basics training. And this is when we want to give you like the biggest take action chunk of information that you can have as a coach. Because now is when you're going to spread your wings and fly as a coach, right? Okay, so we want to talk to you today about the power hour. And you might be thinking, what the heck is a power hour? Basically, power hour is just a terminology of the chunk of activities that are going to help you be successful as a coach. Now, when you do this is going to be different for everybody. How you do it is going to be different for everybody. But this is just like the basic. It's basically like a checklist that is going to set you up for success as a coach. In doing these simple things on the checklist every single day are really going to help you help people to the best extent and connect to people the best way and really start to move your business forward. So think of the power hour much like how we look at our workout programs as coaches, right? You pick your workout program, you're going to do it start to finish, you're going to follow that calendar, you're going to follow the meal plan, you're going to do it as it's lined up, right? Your power hour is the same thing. So you're going to keep me here, like say that phrase over and over again. It doesn't mean that you have to actually sit for 1 full hour and work straight through. When I first started coaching, I ran an at-home daycare. My kids were much younger. I did not have 1 solid hour that I could sit uninterrupted and get work done. So I did like power chunks. So I would take time when I had like those hidden moments in my day, which as a new coach, chances are you're already working a full-time job, or maybe you're home with your little kids too, and things are busy and life is hectic, and you're gonna have to find those hidden moments in the day to work your business. So for me, I went from watching DVR shows on my couch every night to taking time each night when my kids were in bed to sit down and work my business, to pour myself into trainings, to learn as much as I could, and then really take action. So below this video in our training group, I'm going to share with you a few different graphics that's going to give you the basic ideas of what you should be doing every single day to move your business forward. It's going to give you different little graphics if you want to print some out. If certain ones stick with you more, if certain ones resonate with you more, that's the one that you're going to focus on. They all have the same tasks, but depending on what you want to do with your business right now, you're going to either be talking to more people or less people, or depending on how big your goals are, you're going to have to up the ante on what you do each day as a coach. So say you want to like blow your team up, help hundreds of people, you're not going to get away with just being able to talk to 1 or 2 people every day. You're going to have to talk to 10 to 20 people every day. But if you're really just trying to help people maybe get your own Shakeology paid for, you could do something as simple as starting 3 new conversations a day and inviting 3 people every day. Just see the difference? So I'm going to share a bunch of graphics underneath this so that you can pick and choose what feels right for you, where you're at in your business, and what you're capable of doing. But know this, don't pigeonhole yourself. Make sure you challenge yourself. And I'm telling you guys, I know it's easy to say I might not have time for this. We all have that time. The time that we would spend on Netflix, the time that we would spend scrolling Facebook, those minutes are wasted. So now that you can replace those wasted minutes with connecting to people and making new friends and starting new conversations, that is where you're going to see your business really grow. So know this, guys, your active working time as a coach, and I'm not talking about the time that you're going to spend working on yourself. That's separate from your power hour. So the time that you're going to be spent on your workout, on your meal prep, and on your personal development, all of those things, that's not included in this. Those are things that you need to do non-negotiable for yourself every single day, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to take care of you before you can help somebody else take care of themselves. If you're not focused on your journey, then there's no way that you can help somebody else start their own. So know that you got to come first, which I know it's like mind-blowing, right? To actually have a career where you come first. But that's what coaching is all about. You have to take care of yourself first, and then you can best take care of others. So when you're going to start doing this working time as a coach, you really want to be thoughtful about it. Setting timers can be a huge, huge thing. So if you're going to say, all right, now I want to go make new connections on Instagram, or I want to send friend requests on Facebook, or I would like to invite people to my like page, set a timer for yourself, right? Because it's very easy. Just like, like if you're on social media trying to do something and then your brain goes here and your brain goes here and then it's like squirrel. But if you set a timer for 5 minutes, then this is the action I'm taking right now. Set that timer for 5 minutes, get it done. When that's done, you move on to the next task. But know this, Our biggest job as coaches is to build relationships. Our biggest job is not to sell things. Our biggest job, that's not what it is. Those are all things that come from building a relationship and getting to know people, listening to their stories, asking them questions. We could give you guys a whole ton of scripts about how you could start conversations and where conversations go, but I'm going to tell you this. Somebody else's words are not going to help you become someone's friend. Okay? So I want you to deep down think, you are a coach because you care. You care about other people and you want to help them feel as amazing as you do. That is why we all begin this journey, right? Because there's something inside of us that we have connected to with this business and we need other people to be able to experience it too, right? So really think about that. When you are starting to build these relationships and talk to people, listen with your heart, ask those questions, ask the questions that you would have needed to hear before you started. Think about what your coach said to you before you signed up. Think about all of those things, and that is what you want to base your power hour around. You really want to be thoughtful about you are making new friends every single day and you're getting to know people better. And then once you get to that point in the relationship that you can take it to the next level, that's when you start inviting people. That's when you start asking them to do this with you, okay? So another thing that you can really do in your power hour is start to think about different things that you want to share. So plan out, okay, on Monday, I'm going to talk about this. On Tuesday, I'm going to talk about this. On Wednesday, I'm going to go live. On Thursday, I'm going to share this. On Friday, I'll share a progress pic. Think about those things. So take time every day to be thoughtful of that. And I know on one of our videos, Kelly had mentioned that she uses the note section on her phone. I also do the same thing when I'm thinking of something or I have an idea about a post. I put it in the note section on my phone, and sometimes I'll type it all up, but then I'll save it for later. If I know I'm going to be busy, then I'm like, all right, I know that that's going to be what I'm posting later on. And it just takes the pressure off of knowing that you're planning things thoughtfully to help build your business. But not only that, you're planning out things thoughtfully so that you are making an impact. With every time you're sharing something about your story, you know it can be of value to somebody else. So taking time every day to plan out. I always like to take time each day too to write down a list of people who I want to talk to. So I take a little notebook. This is my notebook, guys, and this is where I write down anybody's name that I want to talk to. If I want to start a conversation with them, if I'm ready to invite them, if it's somebody that I followed up with, I write their name down in this book so that I know I can go back to it. Now, if you like spreadsheets or stuff like that, there are so many different options you can use to track, but you have to track. You can't just go on a whim and try to scroll back through your messenger or scroll back through text message or emails. Writing down names so that you know exactly who you've talked to every day. I have my book, I write down the date, and I write down who I'm talking to, what I'm talking to them about. There are some great programs called Teamsy, Asana, and Google Streak. They are all wonderful applications. I know so many coaches who use all of them. Personally, for me, the pen to paper works for me right now, so that's what I'm sticking with. But if that does not work for you, you can look into any of those. They all have free trials for all of them, so you can try them out and really just dial into what's going to help you best track your business. But the biggest thing is, guys, is picking out one of these lists that we'll post below this video and taking them and being consistent with them and trying it over a period of time. You can't do it for 2 days and then be like, nope, this doesn't work for me. You have to learn to move through that discomfort and challenge yourself, but also know that you want to always be finding the joy in your power hour. You don't want to dread this time. You don't want to have to push it off to the end of the day and not be excited about it. Think about what you felt like when you first started this journey and how excited you were. You get to be the catalyst for somebody else to feel like that by becoming their friend, by connecting to them, and by sharing your story. So I can't wait to hear what you guys are going to choose to, focus on your power hour and how you're going to do it. I say at least commit to it for a week, a solid week of doing one of these checklists straightforward and really then adjusting from there. And if there's certain things that you want to add in or certain things that you want to tweak, do that. It's your power hour. It's something that you can do to build your business. So it needs to feel like it's gelling with you, right? There are so many different little checklists and all this stuff, but it really depends on what's going to feel best for you. But know this, don't take things off because they get uncomfortable. So if you see invite 5 people on there, you're like, nope, makes me scared. I'm not going to do that. You can't do that. that is like a huge chunk of what you need to do as a coach, is invite people to join you. So there's going to be things on that list that make you maybe feel uncomfortable, but that's what we're doing as coaches. We're moving through the discomfort. And all of these can be applied to Instagram, Facebook like page. There's going to be some differences for each one, and it's just all right there for you. So all you need to do is take it and take action on it every single day. And make sure whatever's on that list that feels the most daunting for you, that might feel the most uncomfortable, do that first. Do that part first, because it's always good to get that hard part done and then save the easier parts for after. And then you get that momentum and that good energy going. And like I said in the beginning of this video, if it's not a straight hour, that's okay. Do it in chunks of time. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there. Do whatever you can to make it work for your day. That is why coaching is so amazing, because you get to fit this into your life, not the other way around. You make this fit to your life, which is why anybody can be a coach, because anybody can make the time for this if you really want it and you really want to show up and do that work and make huge changes in your life and the lives of others. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope this training was helpful for you. I hope you guys really dove in and got a lot out of it. And we are here for you every step of the way. Can't wait to hear what your power hour is going to look like. And so much love for you. You guys are on your way to really rocking out your business. And I couldn't be more excited for you.